The logical mind versus the intuitive mind. Which is more powerful? Definitely the intuitive mind. The logical mind and the intuitive mind work very differently. They can both bring you a lot of success, but one will bring you a lot more success with a lot less effort. You can guess which one that is. It's the intuitive mind. Here's how they differentiate and how you can tell which one you are using. And let me make a full disclosure here. Everybody has both, right? It's just some people are more tapped into their intuitive mind than others, and we have been trained to operate solely using our logical mind and to actually doubt what our intuition tells us. But the logical mind likes to plan things, strategize, plan for worst case scenarios, which is important, but there's a lot of fear involved in using the logical mind. The intuitive mind doesn't really plan anything. It acts, and the intuitive mind is centered around the gut. It's literally a gut feeling, right? And when that feeling that you get when there's danger around the corner, that's the intuitive mind. But you can use, and this is what a lot of people don't realize, you can use the intuitive mind all the time. You can have it turned on all the time, and you can increase the strength and how powerful the signals are. But the intuitive mind just senses and it feels its way through things, right? So anytime you are in a flow state, whether you're an athlete, a business executive, a student, and you just know what to do next and you're not thinking about it, that's the intuitive mind. You can use that all the time. The logical mind, there's a lot of speech. It's a lot of inner talking, right? Anytime you feel like you're talking to yourself in your head, that's your logical mind trying to rationalize things. Your intuitive mind doesn't talk at all. It's in those moments where you have literal silence in your head, that is when you are using your intuition. And your intuitive mind, again, it just knows what to do. There's no speech involved. The logical mind needs to see steps A, B, C, and D, and it thinks it can plan the most effective and most efficient way to get from point A to point B, where you are to your desired reality. The intuitive mind, the sequence in which it operates is the simplest sequence available to you. If you operate on your intuitive mind, it is the shortest path for you to go from your current reality to your desired reality. It just knows what to do. And your intuitive mind is essentially you and your desired reality communicating back to you on what you should do. There is a version of you that is zoomed out in a different dimension, looking at you from a bird's eye view right now, coaching you and telling you what to do, right? And so a great way to unlock that intuitive mind, one of the great first steps that I like to do, that has worked for me personally, is imagine I am always talking to my future self and always receiving advice from my future self, right? On what to do next, right? And that voice, right? That voice that always provides an answer right away, that is your intuitive mind. And you can give it speech. You can give it that, you can maintain that dialogue with it until sooner than later, you become one and the same with it. The intuitive mind, being able to shift from using the logical mind primarily to primarily using the intuitive mind, will provide you massive transformation incredibly quickly in your life. You will start to see momentum generated incredibly quickly once you start being able to operate with the intuitive mind. And sooner than later, you will be able to call yourself an intuitive. And you can tell who's an intuitive and who isn't by the way they operate. They always seem like they're in their element. They always seem like they are just churning things out, bang, bang, bang. The level of quality of their thoughts, the quality of their work, the quality of their sequencing of events is bar none. Good things just seem to happen to them. They always seem to end up in the right places at the right time, but it's not, it's their intuitive mind that they're operating from, whether they know it or not. The best way to go from the logical mind to the intuitive mind in a structured way is through deep mind programming. If you want to learn more about deep mind programming, follow for more.